Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a digital cash shopping, as I am actually filming this after I got paid. I was paid on Monday, and by the time you see this video, it is now, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on my Wi-Fi and how long the buffer takes. So some of this won't go into these binders because it's already been paid, and a lot of this is bills this week, unfortunately. I will be doing a separate video completely just for savings challenges, so that will probably be further along in the week, or it could be next week. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing we have up here is rent, and that was $400, which is a lot of money. So that has not come out just yet. That will be coming out on Thursday, and then I still owe an overdue amount of rent of $300 total, which I'm slowly paying back, and that is because, sorry, I grabbed the wrong ones for that. 2, 4, yeah. That is because the fortnight before this paycheck, I put money aside to come out, and then I ended up having to pay for extra flights for the trip that I took, and there was like a AI mix-up with the flights when I booked them, and basically it had auto-corrected my flights for February instead of January when we went, so that the state basically cost us the same amount as rent, and I spoke to my landlord and we made an agreement to pay that back slowly. So $100 in overdue rent, which leaves us with a total owing balance after this of $200, and that will just be in this binder. And again, that will come out I don't actually have one. And then we paid some Westpac fees. So the Westpac account was my old spending account, and I've since made that the joint account with me and R for spending, and we're gonna basically have a $200 buffer, and then we're gonna make sure that we don't go under $200 in that account, but we're gonna use it for like holidays or just any kind of joint spending that's not bills, because we now also have a joint bills account as well, to make things a little bit easier with subscriptions, etc. But that was $35, which I believe I rounded up for that. 20, 30, 5, that's in the wrong spot, 36. So that has already been paid, but we will just quickly double check this right now. 20, 30, 5, 36. So because that's already been paid, I'm going to set that off to the side. Credit, I've budgeted for it. This doesn't come out until tomorrow, from when I'm filming this video anyway. So I am just going to put that into this one, because it hasn't actually come out yet. Spotify came out today, right before I filmed this video, which is so funny. So I can pull it out and then just put it off to the side. And that was $23.99, so we're going to round up to 24, 22, sorry, 20, 22, 24. And again, that goes off to the side as that's already been paid. I'll use some of their spending money to get smokes, but because it was a smoke purchase, I wrote it down as smokes. And that was $71.90, so budgeted $72 for that. So again, 50, 70, 72. And off to the side for that one, as that's already been, already coming out of the account, already been spent. That's what those ticks are reminding me of as well. Spending for was $12.10. So we're just going to budget $12 for that. So 10 and a 2. And that's going to go up to the side as that's already been spent. Their birthday is on the 15th. So they had some extra spending money this fortnight to make up for the fact that their birthday present won't actually be here on the day of their birthday. It's still shipping at the moment. And then we had an Uber expense of $104.65. So we've budgeted $105 for that. It's just $105. That's already been spent, so it's going to go up to the side. So the Uber expense, I originally set a budget for that of, I believe, between $40 and $50, as I knew it was going to happen, but I did not expect it to be this dear. And that was to go to the store, get cash out, and then after getting cash out, I had to go and pick up a couple of Facebook items, which is right underneath that, and then go home. And they were all sort of within the same area, so I thought it was going to be pretty cheap. It was not. It was well over budget. Managed to factor that in with some extra income though, so that's great. The Facebook items were $35, which was actually a part of his birthday present, and he got to have that early. 35, and that's obviously already been spent. So that's off to the side. ATO, which is the Australian tax office here in Australia, I paid $100 to them this fortnight, and then so my next cash stuffing will be the last time I have to pay that. Thank God. It gives me an extra $100 in my budget to sort of fiddle around with and move around. That was $100 this pay, and that's already come out. It comes out, so my pay hits around midnight to 1 AM, and then within half an hour to an hour and a half of my pay hitting, that comes out, so I don't actually see it come out of my bank account. It's already happened by the time I wake up. Afterpay, which it wasn't paying off the afterpay that we have already. It was purchasing stuff that we had budgeted for, like I'd budgeted for this afterpay payment to get some items for my hospital bag and some items that we still need for baby. And that's simply because I'm now 30 weeks, so I'm 5 to 6 weeks off having major surgery, and we still don't have everything we need. I was getting a little bit stressed, so that was pre-budgeted, and that was $71.56. So again, we're gonna round up and go 72. Yeah, 72. So that's 50, 70, 72, and as you can see, the tick's already there, so that's already come out. Zip pay was 48. So 20, 40, 45, 47, 48. And that's again already come out, so it's just going to sit off to the side because it's already been paid. And now we owe a total amount of $14.50 with our zip pay, and we are just paying that off very, very slowly. JT, which was the family member I mentioned briefly before, we paid $80, and we actually worked out that we owe them quite a lot less than what we originally thought. So that's a lot less stressful too. We were under the impression that we owed them $3.5 grand. We actually only owe them now $1,700 after this payment. So that's 50, 70, 80, and again that's already been paid because I am filming this late, so it won't get stuffed into these ones, unfortunately. Grocery of $36.37, so we did budget $37 for that. So 20, a 10 and a 2, and I just realised that I took out the wrong denominations earlier for the Facebook Marketplace items, I believe. Let's just go back. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Okay. So, for the Facebook Marketplace items, there was one item that was 20 and there was one that was 15. So that's why I've broken it down into two separate amounts as well. I forgot to mention that before. And I believe groceries was just some drinks and some bread and like milk and things like that. This says drinks. It was actually just a drink and a donut the day that I went to pick up the Facebook Marketplace items because I needed to break a note. And that was $7.10. So we're just gonna, we just budgeted that at 7. So 5 and 2, that's obviously already been spent. So it's gonna go off the side. We had a medical bill come out of $207.49, which was a lot of money. So 200. We budgeted 208. Sorry for that. Oh my god. That has already come out of the account as well. But that's 200, 205, 207, 208. And that's just going off to the side. It's again already been paid. And then we had my course. We paid $128. That's also quite a lot of money. 120, 125, 127, 128 off the side as well because that's also already been paid and already come out. Health insurance of $104, so that should just be that amount there. 100, 102, 104, and that's also already been paid. And I might actually just quickly write myself a note here. And we owe $312 to this one total because it was set up as auto payment and they weren't taking it out for some reason, and I'm not 100% sure why. And the same thing happened with my course as well. So we owe a little bit here in overdue fees still. But yeah, I have since changed that up though, and we're slowly fixing that. So hopefully in the next couple of videos that will be completely fixed. And then YouTube came out right before I filmed this video, so that was $17. 10, 15, 17. I must have mucked up somewhere because I still have $5. That's okay. It's just going to go opposite side. And then, what else did I have to do? Oh, yes. So, I believe it's next week. Well, depending on when this video actually comes out, I'm going to be filming a savings challenge video, and then if you would like to see a wedding budget breakdown or a debt overview and breakdown of what we currently have, if you could comment down below, that would be great. Or if you just want to see like just the cash stuffing, just the budget with me, just the cash unstuffing even. I'm slowly fixing my envelopes as well, so and trying to get the cash, like physical cash, on hand so that I can like physically cash and digitally cash stuff. I have just opened a joint bills account, so for example on here, spending smokes, Spotify, sorry, not spending and smokes, Spotify, YouTube, health insurance course, medical, not so much groceries, Afterpay, ZipPay, ATO, credit, Westpac fees, and rent will all come out of that. But it won't be broken down like it is on here. So we are working out a set amount per pay to put in, and both of us will be putting in a little bit of a different amount, but he doesn't show his finances on YouTube, and I respect that, so I'll just be showing my side. However, with the wedding budget, because it's going to come out of the wedding account, it will be shown as total expense, not this is just what I'm paying. If you want me to break it down further and just show what I'm paying, I can. I don't mind. And I've asked for his consent to also share that, and he's consented there. But it's pretty much split right down the middle, if I'm being honest, except for the deposits. But yeah, hope you've all enjoyed, and if you'd leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, that would be really great. And don't forget to tune in when I do my savings challenge cash stuffing. I actually did make a mistake with my savings challenges, which is why it will not be in this video. I'm just going to quickly show you. So we are currently in February, and I have a January to December savings challenge that I'm currently working on. I'm doing 100 envelope but not a camera as well. And there's like a few other little mini savings challenges, like certain envelopes have a savings challenge. But like as a savings challenge binder though, I don't have that many. Simply because I've had to restart my system several times in the past couple of months. Just because of shitty house situations. But this one here, I was using, I can't remember what I was using, but it's like a pimple popper scraper thing I've seen other YouTubers use, and for some reason it did not work on this. I fixed up these a little bit, so I'm hoping to clean this up before I actually film the savings challenge video. And then I was meant to start this one, but I accidentally scratched off two of March's first instead of February. So, whoopsie. We'll be stuffing that and this one, which this totaled 120. So that's 120, 10, 30 there, so that's 150, 170 all up, in that savings challenge video for just the January to December cash savings challenges, and then I've also got some wedding savings challenges that we are also working on. Which I don't know if I've shown on the channel or not, but you'll see those in the savings challenge video. But yeah, again, if you like this content, or you want to come back for the savings challenge video, or you want to see the wedding budget breakdown, debt breakdown, etc., let me know down below, or let me know suggestions of what you might like to see as well. I might be also filming in advance in the next couple of weeks, because I will be having major surgery in the 5 to 6 week period, and I probably do not want to be filming in the 2 to 3 weeks after I have that major surgery. But I will see how I go. And yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share, if this is something that you think somebody else could benefit from or enjoy watching. And I'm sorry if the audio cuts in and out as well. I still have not got my mic fixed. I do have my tripod. It's my spare tripod, so I can't actually like put the camera up and down, unfortunately. But I will be fixing that issue as well. And if I can figure it out, there will be a thumbnail in this video of the 2025 vision board that I made for myself. I will just preface this in this video, they are not my pictures. I sourced them from Google and Pinterest, not my pictures. I just used them for inspiration. Alright, bye guys!